There is power in knowing that you already have permission to explore and to discover. I was creating the audio for the podcast, and I was tweaking the vocals and moving the highs and pushing down the lows and all the other things that you do behind the scenes when you're creating a podcast. It's a whole lot more intricate than just speaking in a mic and, putting it out. There's so many things that you want to do because it's yours. You want to craft it. You want to shape it. You want to give it what you want. And going back to one of my favorite podcasters in hindsight, okay, that's my friend. One of these days I'm going to meet him. I'm going to shake his hand and we're going to talk and we're going to have oolong tea because that's one of his favorite things. You might think I'm a stalker for knowing that, but he actually talks about it a lot. Okay. So, get myself together here. Yes. So I noticed on his podcast that he, different podcasters. Some people play music the entire time when they're talking. In hindsight, sometimes he plays music behind it the entire time. And then sometimes he plays the songs, or I don't even want to call it a song. It's really like a meditation sound, in the background. So sometimes he'll bring that in at certain points of when he's talking because it enhances what he's saying. It brings it out more, it helps you as the listener tune in more. And then sometimes he has this intro that he does, and then sometimes he does it, sometimes he doesn't do it. I'm saying sometimes a lot right now. But anyways, sometimes he brings it in, and then sometimes he doesn't have an intro. But he gives himself the permission to explore and to discover. And I had a moment like that when I was tweaking the audio for my podcast, and I got it just how I wanted. And doggone, I was so proud. I was so happy. I was like a mad scientist, just tweaking. And the product wasn't just that the audio sounded amazing. The product of it was that I was overjoyed. I was satisfied within my soul because I gave myself permission to explore and discover. And a lot of times we don't do that. A lot of times we don't give ourselves permission. We don't accept the fact that we already have permission by God to explore and discover something new. Instead, we're so used to this world mentality of beating ourselves down, trying to get it right. And if you don't have it right, then you're being punished. And it's like, who wants to work in stress? That's what we work in every single day on our jobs, sometimes in relationships with family members, even with ourselves. We stress ourselves out because we don't give ourselves room to explore and to discover. Doesn't that even sound better? Instead of saying, I gotta get this done, it's like, no, I get to explore and I get to discover something new. And when you are doing that, you're having fun. You're having fun. It's joyful. Especially when it comes to doing something that you love and that you're called to do. This is crafting. We get to craft. We get to play. Maybe one of these podcasts, I might do like a little vocal effect or filter on my voice just for the fun of it. Why? Because this is my podcast. This is something I get to craft with God. Yes, God likes fun. He's fun. Why else do we laugh and smile and have games? What? These ideas didn't come from ourselves. Laughter didn't come from just us laughing. It was a design from God. He created exploration and discovery. We are constantly exploring and discovering who we are in our lives and the people that are around us. We're taking it all in and we're figuring it out one step at a time. We get to be mad scientists in this world, in this life. So receive the fact that you have the chance to explore and to discover. Take the stress and the weight of the world off of your shoulders. Yes, take it off. Take it off. Take it off. I'm telling myself that, but if you needed it, then look, receive it. Take it off. This is something that we put on. It presents itself, the enemy, the devil, he presents it like, hey, yeah, this is here stress. This is here worry, anxiety, pain, misery, blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes it's just a human thing. We have it because we're human too. It's not always the devil. Sometimes it's just a human nature thing that we have, but we have the power to take it off, acknowledge it, deal with it, take it off. Ain't for me. Don't want it. Don't need it. I get to explore and discover. That is what I'm here to do. That is why I was born. To explore and discover all that God has and all of who he is and all of what he wants me to become.